painful. You ever have that feeling where you're getting going in your workout and you're like, I don't want to? You ever drive to the gym and you're like, I don't want to? You ever wake up in the morning and you're like, crap, I didn't sleep good. That was me last night. I had insomnia. I'm this, I'm that, I'm crabby, I have PMS or whatever. The list could be centuries long with all this stuff, right? You know what you're doing is you're sabotaging yourself. You really are. Because last night I woke up at 2:00, which is so rare for me. I was up for a few hours, probably nervous about Katie's first day at school. And I started in my head, right? I started in my head with, oh geez, first day of school, and I gotta work out, and my workouts have been terrible lately, and I feel like doo-doo, and my calorie deficit is difficult, and just starting shit talk in my head, not good. Unhealthy self-talk, right? So it's no coincidence that I get to the gym, and my first few exercises, I felt like I was 90. It was rough, man. I was like, squatting to do those wall balls, right? I had to sit down on a box. Couldn't even squat and stand up. My knees felt like they had broken glass in it, right? So what do? Are you going to keep going, telling yourself, oh, my workout sucks. Oh, I'm probably not going to get anything. What we have to do is we have to stop that negative self-talk. What's so interesting to me is I have had the same amount of sleep on other days. And when I go and meet my client, we train so hard together, so hard. This past Monday, I gave her the hardest workout that I've ever given anybody in my entire career. But every time I go there, I'm excited. So I could have profound insomnia. I could feel horrible. I could be super sore. I could have even like some kind of headache thing going on. Man, once I start with Sarah, all that stuff is gone. Even when I wake up in the morning to go and train her, I'm so excited to see her that so many things could happen and it just wouldn't affect me. It wouldn't affect me because when you get that negativity going in your head, you start to manifest negativity physically or around you, or you start to project that to others. One of the things I said to a client just recently is, sick people hurt people, because she has a family member that's been very difficult. And I said, in recovery, we call people that are either mean or very negative, we call them sick people, because something's going on with them that's none of our business, that's creating a negative energy there, right? These people often project that, right? So that's what we're doing to ourselves when we wake up with stinking thinking. We are projecting that right into your heart, into your physical body, into those around you, right? And so what I want to share today is, you may want to quit. I may want to quit this morning, right? There are some days where I show up to the gym and I'm just like, I don't even want to get out of my truck, right? But I can't let that happen, because then I'm sabotaging the rest of my day. I'm adding fuel to a fire of negativity that's going to just compound itself as the day goes on. And that used to happen to me all the time. That used to just ruin my day. And it's funny because my family talks to me about, gosh, remember, Mom, when you were so crabby all the time? I'm like, oh my God, that's such a terrible thing that y'all remember that. But it was because of my thoughts. Before I went into recovery years ago, I had very sick thoughts. I had a lot of self-hate. I had a lot of blame. I had a lot of projection of, everybody's out to get me and nobody gets me and nobody understands how hard it is for me. All of this bad, negative, cancerous type of thinking, right? So I wanted to come on here real quickly this morning and just share with you and say, if you find that you are either waking up negative or starting, something happens and it starts that negative thinking in your head, please don't let it fester. Please don't, because you're hurting yourself. And that's what we do as women sometimes, right? We're like, well, I don't matter. Everybody else before me. And it's like, let me tell you something. You're just becoming a crabby bitch for everybody around you. I know that because that's what I do. It's not because I'm some great guru who's super smart and is like protruding, exuding this wisdom onto the world. It's because these are experiences that I've been through hundreds of times in my own life, right? And so fortunately, I have this platform where I can share these things and be honest and hopefully help people better their day and flip the switch when this thing happens and start a new way of thinking, which will then start a new way of feeling, which will then start a new way of acting with your habits, right? Which will then keep you in the right groove. One of my clients in coaching when we were speaking said, Shannon, sometimes I just want to, throw in the towel and I want to be like everybody else and I want to eat like everybody else and I just don't want to care. And I'm like, it's tempting to think that. But when in recovery, we say, play the tape through. Play the tape through means think about yourself 2 days later. Do you really want to eat all the foods? Do you really want to give up on your workouts? Do you really want to be the person who just did that? In that moment, you may feel that way, but as a whole, I know you don't, okay? So if you wake up and you feel like doo-doo, figure out what you need to do that day to make it through and just do a bit better. Do not speak to yourself this way. I don't want to. I'm tired. I'm this. Oh, my kids are making me crazy. Why do we have to get up so damn early? Why does the traffic? Don't do that, please. Put a song on. Distract yourself because what you think becomes your reality. And this is a big teaching that I'm going to do in the upcoming weight loss challenge. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll put you on the list. You can DM me your email or you can put interested here. There's an infographic at the top of the announcement section. You can, but somehow get me your email so that I can get you on the blast email for that. All right. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about mindset because guess what else? I'll share one last snippet with you before I let you go. If you think you're fat, you will sabotage yourself and be fat. If you think you're weak and you tell yourself that, you will manifest that and you will be weak. So, if you want to be strong, if you want to be a woman of influence, if you want to be someone that when people look at you, they're like, that's somebody with sunshine in them, then watch your thinking. Think sunshine thoughts if you want to project sunshine. Think strong thoughts if you want to go have a strong workout. And if you find yourself that you've, gone a little bit toward the gutter in the bowling alley, stick that bumper up so you can bounce off of it and keep going down the road toward your goals. All right, ladies, that's all I have for today. Mwah. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.